Standing up from mistakes. Hi there. Today, I want to chat with you about a topic that isn't always easy to discuss but is definitely worth reflecting on: parents' mistakes in raising their children. Everyone makes mistakes. Even the most dedicated parents. So the real question isn't, how do we avoid making mistakes, but rather, how do we deal with them when they happen? Let's dive into this together. Key takeaway from today's talk. Here's a little secret: mistakes aren't as terrible as they seem. In fact, they can actually be precious lessons that help children develop emotional resilience. Opportunities for parents to grow and refine their parenting roles. The thing that truly matters isn't about never messing up. It's about how we face those mistakes when they occur. Relatable examples of parenting failures. Let me tell you a story about Mallory, a young mom who shared her experience of a failure that made her feel like the worst parent in the world. She said, "When I was out walking with my daughter, I held her hand tightly to keep her safe. But unfortunately, I tripped and fell on the pavement. Since I was holding her hand, she fell too and scraped her fingers, wrists, and arms. Even though it was a minor accident, I felt incredibly guilty and like I had completely failed as a mom." Hearing Mallory's story, do you see a little bit of yourself in it? We often blame ourselves for small incidents. But the truth is, kids don't need perfect parents. What they truly need is your love and presence. It's as simple as that. Or let's talk about another common failure. Have you ever compared yourself to other parents? For example, you see someone else buying lots of toys for their kids, enrolling them in private schools, or throwing extravagant birthday parties, and then feel like you're not enough. Don't fall into that comparison trap. Instead, be yourself and raise your children in a way that suits your family's circumstances. Another situation: have you ever felt guilty after disciplining your child? Maybe you told your child, "If you don't clean your room, the family won't go to the movies." And when your child didn't clean their room, you stuck to your word. Did you feel like a failure for missing the movie? Don't. This is actually a great lesson in responsibility. Your child is learning that actions have consequences and that they must take responsibility for their choices. Mistakes are not failures, they're valuable lessons. Believe it or not, mistakes are actually hidden teachers for both parents and children. They teach us priceless lessons, such as, nobody is perfect. By accepting this, your child will learn to love themselves and value effort over chasing unattainable perfection. Mistakes give children a chance to develop problem-solving skills. When they face similar situations in the future, they'll feel more confident handling them. And if we learn to look at mistakes with optimism, or even a bit of humor, everything feels so much lighter. Doesn't it? Parents need to rise up from mistakes too. The most important thing is how we recover after a stumble. Remember, building strong family relationships is more important than trying to be a perfect parent. These bonds will be the foundation that helps everyone weather any storm. When you make a mistake, take a moment to reflect. Where did things go wrong? How can you do better? How did your child react? From there, you can adjust and improve for the future. And this is crucial: forgive yourself. We're not superheroes. But every day is an opportunity to do better. Final thoughts. You see, mistakes aren't just markers of where we fell, they're also stepping stones that help us grow in our parenting journey. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, they're what create the most valuable lessons for both you and your child. So, the next time you stumble, don't forget to get back up and keep going. You're doing an amazing job. Just keep walking this path with love in your heart and optimism in your spirit.